Hey everyone, it's like 4:30 in the morning here, which probably means it's like 5:30 at night over there. There's no particular reason why I'm up, thankfully. It's simply just the time we're getting up. This video is more less reflection and more just kind of analyzing well, it's probably more reflection. I'm bugging. So basically, the first 2 days we were here, we had, like breakfast, lunch, and we passed out by lunch. We slept throughout for like 15 hours. Like, we slept forever. And we just wake up like 1 o'clock in the morning and just watch TV because you just couldn't fall asleep. We're still not on the right schedule, to be really honest. Like, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning and I'm going to bed at 8. Like, and even in New York, though, I'm going to bed at, let's say, 9 in the morning and I'm just getting up at like 5 in the afternoon. Or not 5, 2 in the afternoon. So it really doesn't make full sense, but it is what it is. Uh, it's nice though. The past 2 days, as I've been saying, that we went to two villages, we really got to just kind of see a different kind of lifestyle. It's interesting from, I guess, a Westerner perspective. I'm not going to say American, but kind of like we look at different forms of poverty, and we say that some people are better off. And I want to critique myself and others that I'm with on kind of what we think is better off now. Like, across the water, this water is disgusting. It's green. It has like a sewer tank going into it. There's pollution just straight up. And people are living in the shanties right across from us. And we're like, yeah, they're in really bad shape. And then we go to other villages where there's like minimum electricity that aren't necessarily by water, and their land isn't as green. It's like a little more brown. They're growing rice more than they're growing like potatoes and mustard. And we're like, oh, like, it's nice, it's quaint, like, it's cute. And then we go to other villages where there's a lot more green, and there's a little more of like there's a little more of a marketplace. And then we take a boat to another village, and then we see this like kind of like almost magical feeling because we're not accustomed to this, And there's this magical village that we take a boat to, and oh my god! And there's this excellent water system, and the houses look a little better, and there's green all around, and there's clay, which is interesting as well. And we're like, oh, they're well off. Like, they're playing Justin Bieber, they're well off. And you sit back and you say, no, they're not. like, this is what we think is well off at this point. I mean, granted, we know that there's plenty of Bangladeshi people that have money. And we went to Pizza Hut yesterday, which was freaking ridiculous. Like, China, and I know it's a very cultural thing, but, they have China out. They have servers. Like, it looks a little more high pricey. They have a freaking kids playpen. You have these adults dressed up, and we're sitting there, like, looking like bums. But, like, we understand that there is some sort of upper class here, and we do know that there is some sort of upward mobility, which is which Dr. Aladdin is a great example of. But the fact that we're sitting here amongst villages, and there's still people that don't have, as what us Westerners would say, the basic necessities. We're saying they're better off, certain groups are better off, or I could live there. Look, I'm not saying I'm God. I'm not saying that I'm the some almighty. But saying I could live there is saying I could adapt to their lifestyle. I could go without Facebook, without this video log right now, without a shower every day, and going into a water that I'm probably going to drink from and bathing myself. Like, that's saying I'm okay with living this lifestyle. And I think we fool ourselves because it looks so cool and it looks so exotic that we think we can do that, and that we think that, yeah, this is no problem. But realistically, most of us that say that will never do it. We'll never try it, and we probably won't think about this in a few years. And if we do, God bless every one of us, because out of sight, out of mind, And I think for the past few days, I've been kind of like on this wondrous, this is an interesting society. And I think now I'm coming to a more realistic approach where it's like, that's what it is. And I'm trying to think what else I wanted to add to here. To finalize this video, I also wanted to